time now for Sam Levinson. In the wonderful fun and answer game, 2 for the money. And now here's the star of our show, America's favorite family humorist, Sam Levinson.
Well. Thank you all. It's nice to be back on TV. I wanted to thank all the nice people who sent letters asking for the show to come back. We're grateful we made it. Here we are. I don't have to tell you that my family is certainly glad that I'm working again. In fact, my wife thanks you personally, and my favorite charity, my 2 little children, thank you, too. Some of my family, of course, came here tonight to wish me well. I'd like to ask just those in the audience who are relatives just to raise your hand a little bit so we'll know where you are. That's nice. Pay no attention to the orchestra. They're not relatives. They are not relatives. They are, but they're on my wife's side, and we don't even talk about that. I have one, of course, I'm one who spoke so much throughout all these years on TV about family, and there's a reason, and I want the kids to know this, that if you're loyal to the family, they're loyal to you. When I played my first nightclub in New York, I think it was the Latin Quarter some years ago, standing room only. That first night, standing room only. It was a sellout. It was tremendous. You know? They came from 8 states. And for me, this was a great success. I don't have to tell you. What an audience. SRO, they hung up a sign, Sam's relatives only. You know, that was a tremendous... I tell you what happened, though. For the man who owned the club, this was a disaster. It took him 2 nights to recover from my relatives. You know what happened? You know my family, they don't drink. Bread they ate. You never saw such bread eaters in your life. By the time the man took the order, they finished a basket of rolls. Between bread, pickles, and seltzer, they closed the club. Now, it wouldn't be completely honest of me to stand here and say that nobody drinks in the family. Now, I'm honest about these things. I have an uncle who likes to take a drink. But his reasoning is delicious. He doesn't want to be called a drunk, an alcoholic, God forbid. So every night when he goes to bed, he says to his wife, he says, Lena, he says, I'm going to bed now. In case I want a drink, wake me. She says, how will I know? So whenever you'll wake me, I'll want. You got that kind of an uncle in the house? And in the morning, there's a different approach. Every morning he goes down to the corner and he gets the newspaper in the morning and he reads the obituary column. And if his name isn't there, he celebrates by taking a drink. And I tell you, family's such a precious thing. I guess I shouldn't talk about these things, but I will. We have such funerals. There are people around here who are in my family. We have the most beautiful funeral. You can sell tickets for our funeral. There's such laughs. It's wonderful. And when we send a guy off, he remembers it. You know? We get thank you notes from somewhere. I don't know from where. They're coming in. We got the most unusual postage stamps you ever saw. I remember the speech when we sent off an uncle, and the president of our family club got up and he said, broken up, and he said, what you see before you here now is only the shell. The nut is gone. I got something worse. We had a family sitting in mourning. And they got the wrong fruit basket by mistake, you know, with a tag that said, congratulations on your new location. And we, the conversations you over here, what did he die from? Says, nothing serious. Whoever died from nothing serious? And we always buy from the same undertaker because he gives green stamps. Well, there'll be more jokes. I guess the show is built around laughs. I hope it will be, and I hope you'll enjoy it. So let's proceed to 2 for the money. Ed, who's the first couple to play 2 for the money tonight?
Sam, I'd like you to meet our...
Just a minute. I just want to introduce to the viewing audience at home the announcer on our show, Ed McMahon, who is going to be with us. Ed, You're new to New York City, aren't you?
Yes, Sam.
Where are you from?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Oh, you're a Philadelphia boy, and I guess everybody in the hometown is sitting... Do you want to applaud for Philadelphia?
Yes, sir.
Applaud for Philadelphia.
I don't have as many relatives as you, Sam, but nobody does in that case. A lot of my friends that I owe money to are happy that I'm working again, too.
My relatives go together like wire hangers in a closet. Did you ever try to get one without taking the others? I have more relatives than a microbe, as Pasteur said.
Sam, let me introduce
just a minute.
you.
I was talking. Pay attention. I just wanted to meet Ed and to tell you that your family is probably watching at home tonight. Their local boys making good.
Yes, all of Philadelphia, matter of fact, is...
Well, I'd just like you to know that we don't go into Philadelphia.
My big break.
This was your big opportunity. And nobody is seeing it tonight in Philadelphia. But I've got relatives in Philadelphia. They'll take care of the whole thing.
Listen, we
Talk to me now. Who are these people?
We have lovely people here. They're all the way from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. They are Lieutenant Colonel and Mrs. Reed Richards.
All right, back to Philadelphia for you. Good evening, Lieutenant Colonel and Mrs. Reed Richards. It's nice to see you. I'll just put this over here. You are in the Army, obviously. How long have you been in the Army, Colonel?
Well, I've had a little over 12 years of active duty.
Oh, that's a long stretch, and I assume from that you like the Army?
Oh, very much. It's offers a lot of... It's a good career and offers a lot of opportunities.
Well, you got in your plug for the Army, didn't you? How long are you planning to stay in, Colonel?
I got out last Thursday.
That takes care of the plug for the Army. You're very lucky that you got out last day. You didn't wait for opportunity to knock twice, huh? You just went. At least you're going to be a colonel the rest of your life, which is a great honor. I heard two little old ladies talking in Brooklyn the other day about their boys in the service. I think the servicemen out there tonight are going to like this. And one woman said that, she says, my Georgie's been in the Army only 5 months. He's already a lieutenant. And the other sweet old lady said, I don't want to brag, says, but my Harold's been in the Army only 5 weeks, already been recommended for a court-martial. You know, you have different things to be proud of. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed the show. If you'd like to be a contestant on Two for the Money, just send a postcard or letter. Sam Levinson, CBS, send in a few words about yourself and a little snapshot or a picture you can dispose of. Don't forget to tune in next week. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll have more fun next week. Two for the Money, same station, same time next week. Good night, everybody.
Travel arrangements for Two for the Money are made through Trans World Airlines. TWA flies our contestants in luxurious new Super G Constellations. Two for the Money is a Mark Goodson, Bill Codman production in association with the CBS Television Network. Be sure to tune in next week for Two for the Money.